Pro Football Focus gave the Indianapolis Colts an A+ on their draft this past weekend, and as a fan, I'm ecstatic about what this might mean for the organization moving forward. But as a person who loves watching football, I'm going to try my best to remove my obvious bias to explain why I believe the Colts did an amazing job using this draft to address key needs in their roster and securing a franchise quarterback with high upside. To say I was excited about the Colts drafting Anthony Richardson at number 4 would be an understatement.
Anthony! Yeah! Yeah! Go!
In my videos leading up to the draft, I ranked Richardson as the second best option for the Colts at number 4, behind CJ Stroud. The idea of pairing his size, speed, arm strength, and sheer athleticism with Shane Steichen's ability to design a playbook based on a quarterback's skill set is too good of an opportunity to pass up on. You're also now putting him in a backfield with Jonathan Taylor. Good luck trying to stop this offense on the ground. After addressing the most pivotal position and securing the new face of the franchise, General Manager Chris Ballard and his staff had a lot of work ahead of them in the next 6 rounds. With glaring needs in the roster, the biggest position they needed to address after the quarterback was in the secondary. After trading Stephon Gilmore, the depth at cornerback looked thin, but they were able to use this draft to select 3 cornerbacks that can all compete for a starting position on day 1. Starting in the 2nd round, where they traded down not once but twice and was still able to select Julius Juju Brents, the hometown kid with freakish size. They also drafted Darius Rush and Jalen Jones in the later rounds, who both have the potential to be the Tariq Woolen of this year's draft class. Last year, the Indianapolis Colts offensive line struggled after being dominant in years past. So going into this draft, they knew they needed more depth at these positions, and drafting the 6'8" swing tackle in Blake Freeland was a great value pick in the 4th round. Freeland still has a lot of areas he needs to work on, but he should develop into a fine starter into this offensive line unit. Another pick that Colts fans should be very excited about was when they selected Josh Downs in the 3rd round. Look, when you have a young quarterback in Anthony Richardson, you want to give him as many weapons as possible. And Josh Downs might be 5'9", but he plays much bigger than his size. His player comp is Tyler Lockett, and he's able to use his speed to create separation and make plays downfield. He's also a very effective route runner and can be heavily utilized in the red zone. The remaining picks the Colts had in the draft, they used to add depth at certain positions and create more competition during training camp. Of these picks, the one that really stands out is Adetomiwa Adebarwe, whose speed and athleticism will be a great addition to the defensive line. Overall, I think Chris Ballard and his staff have a lot to be happy about with this draft and the amount of talent they were able to add to their roster. However, just like any draft class, only time will tell if they truly hit on all of these picks. Let us know in the comments if you agree with the grade that PFF gave the Indianapolis Colts and who you felt was the best pick of this year's draft.